All right, that whole time I was talking and my mic was muted. I didn't even notice. But we live chat. Let's get to it. So I'm gonna kick this off with gold. You know what I'm saying? I'm 3 minutes early. So I mean that's cool. But I'm gonna give it some time to warm up. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people supposed to come at 9 today. My man's gonna be here with me today. You know what I'm saying? He was busy, he had something to take care of this morning. But y'all know I still coming down to hold y'all down with y'all daily edge. So looking at SootyEdge, we gonna get the business. We're going to get to the business. Hold on. If you're already in, good. We still swinging from yesterday. So let me see where we at. Let's see what the profit looking like today. You know what I'm saying? We had a little bit of a pullback on some of the pairs. Okay, profit is still looking nice and clean. You know what I'm saying? We still swinging. I'm still bullish on gold. I'm still bullish on the indices. So we still up. We still getting to the bag. This is what I like to see. Starting the day off. Um, let's see what we got going though. Let's see what we got going. Let me go ahead and just jump through here real fast. Okay, silver is already making a move. So you see silver looking good. Silver making a move quick, so gold will pick up. US 500. Okay, okay. I'm just scanning real fast. Let me see. Okay, NAS still never made that retest I wanted to see. All right, US 30 did. Okay, oil dumping off the cliff. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just start talking right now. Let me go ahead and just start breaking down gold. As y'all saw, silver was already making a move. So, you know what I'm saying? That's where we at. So we technically in down here. I'm down in like 300 area. I got another position down here at like 275, but I'm still swinging. So I was telling everybody yesterday, you always want to wait until Tuesday to get your actual levels so that you can know what's going on. So if you're not a big swing trader, what you can do is come on here, turn it on daily. That way you can see your daily levels. Your daily levels will give you the levels for the current week, but your swing levels will give you them levels for the month. So right now, as you can see, gold didn't do nothing but just did a little pullback yesterday. We still need to retest this area here. So we still bullish. TP1 can be right here at 4,369. I'm saying so. I will be looking to either TP1 here or just take a partial here, but I'm definitely going to continue holding until we get to the sales zone because right now, with that news that Trump dropped, you know what I'm saying, it's just pushing the market up. So I'm gonna just keep riding that wave. Now, something important that you got to realize is this: tomorrow we will be having FOMC. So just understand that's strategically placed right there. So we got FOMC tomorrow. So I want to see us get up here. FOMC 2 o'clock dump on gold. I'm just talking about gold right now, but on FOMC I want to see it get up here and then dump tomorrow. That's definitely what I want to see on gold. But if we go to the daily, let's start here. I always tell y'all, do not fall for the traps. Understand where you at on the chart. So we definitely have a downtrend, right? So this is just a pullback to a downtrend. We close over this structure point right here. I'm telling you, that's when we're gonna have our next leg down, and then we're gonna start coming down here to 3,900. So this is what I'll be waiting to see. I'll be waiting for gold to come up here, hit this sell zone area, and then once we hit this sell zone area, dump it down. Now, me personally, I got my TP sitting right here at 44.23. Now, the reason for that is this little order block we got right here. You know what I'm saying? We got this little block right here. We got this little break. So we could just retest this area and it could not reach the sell zone and we can come back up here later. So I'm just being advised of that. And I'm looking for the exit at 44.23 today. So I'm just looking for that next leg up. Push up here, 44.23. I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? Easy money. That's the play that I'm looking for. So I'm going to be definitely looking for that right there. Then if I come down here to the 4 hour, the 4 hour shows me the same thing. Trend is down, so definitely stay focused on the downtrend. But like I said, only because of the news, I'm just riding the news wave right now, and I'm pushing up. Now I know I usually don't take counters, so the reason why this is not considered a counter for me is because this is actually a low time frame trade for me. So if I come down here to my 15-minute, I'm actually following this buy trend right here. So the one that I'm focusing on is this little cross here, and we riding this wave. All right. So on this wave, I do want to see it come up here. Like I said, retest the sell zone. Now, this orange and the blue line, I'm pretty sure they should not cross, right? So I'm not foreseeing them crossing and trying to go into a bullish play, but I am just seeing them do a pullback. So that's why I said right here at 44.23, once we get up here, we cross this little area right here, we hit my TP. I'm more than likely get out of there, wait for price to come up here and do a little retest. If it comes into the sell zone, I will then sell from the sell zone. And then from the sell zone, I'm going to be targeting 3,900. So that's definitely the play that I'm going to be looking for. But as of right now, just dialing in, like I said, because this is just small time plays because it's a counter technically. Right here, I'm just focused on this area, right? 15 minutes still says it's bullish, so anybody that's not in still can get in this area. This was a previous high. You can see we broke. We just had a retest. You can have an entry there. You can possibly have your stop below this low here. I always like to give 20, 30 points. And then from there, you still got about 700 pips, as my man would say. You got about 700 pips to the north side, $70 move to my TP. So it's still not a bad entry for somebody that didn't get in. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just looking for this retest up here. And then from that retest, I will be looking for a crash down from up here in this sell zone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not falling for the traps. I know it looks good. It's buying strong for a few days, but it's 1,000,000% a trap. I can already tell. Like I said, the higher time frames are still telling me to sell, and I'm pretty sure it's going to sell. Now, something that I did realize the other night, I was working with one of my one-on-one students. Right here on my 2-week candle side, we kind of flipped the whole 2 weeks, you know. So all they doing is coming up here and just snatching liquidity on them guys at the top. That's all I can see them doing, snatching them guys, and then they're going to push this 2-week back down. And then they're going to put this wick here, and then we're going to continue selling starting the next 2 weeks. So the next 2 weeks starts on Monday, the 22nd. So we get our next 2-week candle, and I'm pretty sure that candle is going to push our way down, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get down here to that 3907, 3910, wherever that is on the daily. Where's that at right here? Right here, 38.95. All right, so 38.95 will be the target point for me. I think it's going to get all the way down here, swipe this little area down here, and then from there we might have a pullback, but we ain't talking about that right now. Right now we're just talking about setting up for this sale that's coming. So like I said, if you didn't get in, you can get in there. You got about a smooth 700 pips to the upside from where price currently is sitting. We got the open in 25 minutes. You can wait on the open. You can get in now. It's all subject to you. You know what I'm saying? It's not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I would do. All right. Now, let's hop over to the next one. Like I said, silver already made a move. That looks good. Come over here to US 500. So this is also the same. Technically, I want to see a retest. But if we don't get the retest today on this or the indices, like I can just use NAS as the example. Over here on NAS never did the retest yesterday, so I know they still need to do a retest. I would love to see NAS come back to 30,310 before they make the next leg up, because on the 4-hour, we never got that retest. So I want to see them come down here and snatch some liquidity right here in this area. Like, close some of these guys out, make them all think it's a sale. Come down here and hit this 3310 area. And then from there, I would love to see NAS continue buying back up here to this area, at least to there, right? Now, I'm not going to say it's going to go to my 33,000 yet, because I do know we need a pullback. We need a retest before we go up there. I really want to see NAS come down here to the new retest level, which is 30,125. So I'll be waiting on the open to see where it goes. But I have this one alert set right here already because I want to add a position, but I'm not adding unless we come back and hit this level. So yesterday I didn't add a position, and today I'm also not going to add unless we come down here and hit this level on NAS. But if we come down here and hit this level at the open, definitely I'm willing to take the entry there, giving it around a 200-point stop right there because it's the indices. And then I will be targeting the bottom of the sell zone right there. So that's a good 749, 747. So that's a big move that you still can catch right here on NAS. But if we don't come down here and retest at least this area today or this area, I'm just going to keep my normal position because I got a position from here from Friday when they first announced the news. So on that current position, I'm also up. I posted this on my story the other day. So I'm still up on that position, looking nice in profit. So I'll still be swinging that until we get up here. But these are the type of plays you got to do. You got to make sure that you look for the retest, right? Don't just jump into any trade. You got to make sure when you're getting on the charts, you know where your retest levels are and your areas of interest. Now, I don't think it's going to come all the way down here due to the fact we got FOMC tomorrow, and I just know that they just trap trading right now. So with the traps they got set, I'll be waiting for us to hit the sell zone, let it come back here to this area, do the retest, and then from the retest though, that's what I really want to see. So the real trade I want to swing, because I'm not swinging this one because I'm pretty sure they're going to pull this back. I'm only taking this to the sell zone. I want to see them come back and hit this area. Once they show me a clean retest, then I'm targeting my line, right? My line right here is at 33,000. I'm going to be targeting that line once we do an actual retest. We got the brand new trend. We got the positive news. The only thing that's going to change this is the details on Friday. If the details from the deal with Iran doesn't look good Friday, I may change my mind, right? I may think we might go a little deeper, but as of right now, I think everything is still set. Everything is good. So I'm going to be targeting 33,000. But for today, like I said, intraday, I'm saying a little daily little play. I do foresee us coming back, hitting that retest that we skipped yesterday, and probably going there at the max, right? Because the FOMC meeting tomorrow, I know the industry likes to have strong reactions on FOMC, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go up there and then come down here and try to get some liquidity, right? Because we all know this is a gap, right? So since this is a gap, I know they're going to at least come back and put a wick inside the gap. Like they don't have to fill it, but they should definitely put a wick inside. So we should definitely come back to somewhere like there to make this move. But as far as today, I don't think we come all the way down here because there's no news in the market to push us all the way down here. And typically, if you don't got news, you typically don't get that hard pullback, right? But with FOMC coming tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow we may get that pullback coming back down here. And then from down here, I will be looking for that big push up here. But that's also why I'm looking to close my trades that I'm currently swinging right now, right here, before we get to the sell zone. But once we get to the sell zone, I'll let the market make its reaction, look for a pullback. Once we do our retest, like I said, on the indices, then I'm looking to look for the actual long. I know right now it's too early. I know there's a lot of liquidity that's needed to get, you know what I'm saying, fixed right here in this area. So they can definitely come down and give us a structure piece because we don't have no structure. We got one there, one here, one here. And as you can see, this whole little push up here, nothing happens, right? So I would want to see a new one form. And then once I get a new little structure piece somewhere over here in this area, then I'll start looking for that big push up. But as of right now, I'm just looking for the retest right here to 30,427. So let me zoom that back in. I'm looking for that retest to come back to this level right here. And then from this area here, I definitely can see it bouncing and then targeting that sell zone. So that's the play that I'll be looking for on NAS for my added entry, right? So if I don't get that, I'll just keep swinging the one that I already have. But if it comes here, I will definitely be adding to my contracts and then taking another big play right there. All right. Let me see what else we got. So what else? Going to US 30. So y'all know me and my boy yesterday, we was debating this US 30. It finally made the retest. It took forever to do it, but it finally went back and hit his little level, right? He had his level set right here. He wanted to see us come back and retest this little block here. So if I was to come on here and I was to draw a little box right there, bam. In my box right here, my drawings are on. He wanted us to come back and hit this box. And he said once he hit this box, he was looking to enter and go long. So if y'all took that entry right there, y'all could have took that entry yesterday. And technically, you should have been long from here. And you should have been targeting, well, now you should be targeting the sell zone right there. So you should be up a smooth, let me see, smooth 170, right? So you should be up a whole 170 points right now, but your target is still up for another 647. So this is another good play that you should already be in. Technically, if you was on the live yesterday and you was paying attention to the signals we sent, this is definitely the area that we called out and this is where price should be headed to. So it should be headed to 52,326 today. Although yesterday was a big day, I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep pushing, right? So I'm definitely looking for them to keep pushing the market up. As long as the open goes good, like I said, the open I want to see the same thing happen on all of these pairs. I want the open to take out this high for US 30. Let me get back over here to gold. Over here on gold, I want the open to take out this high right here. You know what I'm saying? I want the open to get up there and take out that high. And then on NASDAQ, I want the open to actually at least give us this retest, right? So I want the retest to happen on NASDAQ at the open. I need us to come back down here, retest this level since we never came and retest this level yesterday. And then from this level, I want to see a continuation, right? I just want to see some type of turnaround confirmation right here, either on this software or on my other software. I want to see an arrow populating that area. And then I'm looking to add to my position. But if not, I mean, that's the plays right there. So that's 15 minutes before the open. Y'all able to get yourself in position to catch these plays. And it's basically what I'm looking for right now. So other than that, that's what I'm waiting on. So while I got some time, let me hop over here real fast and look at some of these option plays. So we got the SPY. SPY still good. SPY, we still buying SPY, targeting the next high 58. So that looks all right. QQQ, definitely keep buying the Qs. Qs is also still going up, targeting the all-time high 48. So that's a good one. SpaceX, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this real fast. So a lot of people ask me about SpaceX, but y'all got to understand there's no structure here yet. I do like it for a buy, but there's no option contracts on it right now. As you can see here, we have a gap, so it's already pushing up. I mean, if you're not coming in buying a lot of contracts, I just don't feel like you're making no money on it, right? Because it came in at 150, now it's at 190. So, you know what I'm saying? You almost could have doubled your money, but you got to put a lot of money in to actually have to double it. You need to get up to 300. So at 300, you would have doubled 150. That's all you had to put in. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just not ready yet. So this is something that's real good. But what people don't understand is it takes time to develop. So as you can see, this is the daily chart. It's only 2 candles, right? So until I get a candle that sails back down this way, right, I need a candle to turn around. Let me go to my path tool right here. I need this to go ahead and do whatever it's doing, find a level up here anywhere. Once it found the level, then it turns around and retests this level down here where it started at. And then it showed me it wants to go back up and then come down and then break the level that it creates, like this level here, and retest here. Then I'll look to buy, because then that will be the move. But until we have this type of structure right here, I'm not looking to touch it. I'm just letting it do what it does. Like this is going to be the push up. I know a lot of people online talking about, oh, you exit liquidity, this, that, and the third. I mean, a lot of those guys don't know what they're talking about. Like a lot of these companies, once a company IPO, you can't even exit your position for like the first 90 days, right? So you got like 3 months before you can even become exit liquidity, right? So I don't even understand what they be talking about. So just understand that a lot of the people who even with the company can't even sell shares until like July 14th. So just don't listen to a lot of stuff you hear online. I would just say wait for it to build structure. That is the thing that you want to do. You want to give it some time, let it move, let it get up, let it make some down moves. Give it like a month, 2 months. And then once we have some structure here and we can actually read something, because you can't fucking read 2 candles. You know what I'm saying? So once we have some structure here, then we'll start to make some strides on it. I'm still long on NVIDIA. I want to see NVIDIA get up there to that 320 still. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all my name's up there. We will hit 320 this year. Now, will we get up there by August? It just depends on how strong of a July we have, because we got the end of August that we said we're going to get up there. So we still targeting that level. Microsoft, I got Microsoft still going up here. As y'all can see, it came down. It didn't hit the level I wanted it to hit, but it got close enough. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had that reaction I was looking for to start pushing up here to 500. So Microsoft will have a push coming soon. The only company I don't like out of the Mag 7 is just Meta. Like, everybody says all this great stuff about Meta, but I'm looking at the charts, it's not looking too good. It's looking like it's going to do a retest, looking like it's going to come all the way down here to 410. And I would say once it get back to 410, we can start talking about buying or selling Meta. So, I mean, those are those plays. I just kind of wanted to discuss some of those. Apple is still bullish real fast. Let me not forget Apple. Apple is still bullish. Apple is a good move. Apple should continue pushing. I think Apple get up to 400 for sure this year. I think this is something that's just going to take time to develop. They gotta give us something better because they AI is just trash. That Siri, that Apple event that they had, nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Apple, you gotta give us something. You gotta show us like why we should invest with you. If you don't, we gonna take our money elsewhere, and guess what? You're gonna end up falling off the map. So I would definitely say that Tesla, just stay long on Tesla. Tesla is definitely a buy. Elon Musk, SpaceX, all of that. He got a lot invested in all of these companies. So Tesla definitely will pop off sooner than later. So just get ready for the Tesla to pump. It's already gave us the cross we need. It's already bullish. It's already got everything positive about it. Only thing that's holding it down right now is just them waiting to release whatever news they want to release, right? So those are the plays that we have over there. And now we just over here waiting on this play. So once we get the kickoff, I mean, once the day opens up and everything really get kicked off, that's when we're gonna make the move. So I'm gonna stay locked in on gold. I'm gonna pull up gold and Nasdaq today. We're gonna put gold and Nasdaq side by side today. That's what we're gonna look at today. All right, we're gonna put Nasdaq over here because I still want to see Nasdaq down here so I can add an entry. As you can see right here, liquidity zone, they will take out this liquidity. That's about to get cooked, right? So if they don't come back and do the retest today, we just go straight to the business, fine. I already got a position. But definitely this is the target for today for the NASDAQ. And then over here on gold, what I want to see is I want to see gold, like I said, take out that high. So we got a nice little U up pattern right here. So y'all know how I always say that little U, it's kind of creating this little U. I want to see a U up push and then a sell down. So I want to see this little U up pattern push off and then we get the dump. We're gonna wait on gold, let gold do what gold is doing, and we're gonna wait on the NASDAQ to do what the NASDAQ is gonna do. Right. These are the main two plays. I guess the NAS have been moving a lot more than US 30 this year, as y'all can see, because US 30 been playing games. It ain't been the same. You know what I'm saying? But that's the market changing, like I said before. Y'all gotta understand these markets gonna change. Like it ain't always gonna be the same. You're gonna have to keep adapting every time y'all jump on the chart. But one thing I will tell you is this software is designed based off of price action. So you ain't really gotta adapt too much. You gotta just get more focused on reading what's in front of you. So if I'm looking at NAS 4 hour, I can see I'm bullish. I got the setup that I need. I'm definitely targeting this area up here. This is the retest right here, but we just need candle closure above here. We just need a strong open. If we get a strong 4 hour candle that's open, we're gonna be good. That's all I want to see. I want to see a strong 930 push up here in this area, close above this level here. We hit that level and then, man, that's all she wrote. If NAS don't do the retest today though, I'm telling you, if NAS don't come down here today, oh, it will sell tomorrow for FOMC. Like that's gonna be a dead giveaway because we ain't did no retest. And then there's a gap here, right? This is a gap. It don't reflect on my charts, but this is a gap. So I don't believe that we go lower than this gap, but I do think we come back and just put a wick inside this gap. Like my man was telling y'all the other day, like sometimes they don't actually fill the gap, but they at least come back to the gap. And right now, the gap is the trap, right? Right now, the gap is being presented for everybody to see it and be like, oh yeah, let's fill the gap, right? So that's why they threatening everybody with these sales. Like even gold's pushing down right now, coming back and doing another retest itself. I still need gold to actually come a little lower. I want to see gold hit 40, 43, 33, right? And then turn around. So that's all it is. So we want to see how this open goes. We got about 8 minutes. And then once this 8 minutes get done, we're gonna see how this all turn out. Move that over so I can see my screen a little better. Yeah, I want to see how this go. I want to see if we come back, get the retest. Um, and as long as gold doesn't close bearish right here, this is cool. This is a retest still. But as long as this doesn't give us a level of rejection right here, two back to back, then everything is still a buy. But if this 930 candle don't turn around and close bullish, then I would definitely say that, I'm saying, that's another rejection. That's a higher low situation. Trend is down. Exit all buys. I'll just close and take the profit that I do have, and then I'll start focusing in on the sale. Right. But we still got time for that. That's not a guarantee. This is just a retest. This for sure is like a liquidity grab. It came close to swiping this low. If I come back to that 15-minute, it came close to come down here, swiping that low. So that's all they're doing is just grabbing liquidity right now. I definitely want to see a strong turnaround from this area. A strong little bullish move off of this area. And then coming from there, as y'all can see, they came back and hit that little stop dot right there. So we're going to keep waiting. We're going to keep seeing what it does. We got about 7 minutes. Yeah, we got about 7 minutes. Six minutes. 6 minutes until it's time to really care about what's happening. Like right now, in the beginning of the day, they just be, I'd say they just be scaring people. They be trying to get people to put their orders in so that y'all could, you know what I'm saying, try to pick a side early. But like I said, looking at the chart, we still need to push higher. I do believe gold needs to do a retest down here, but I know that with FOMC tomorrow, they're going to save this retest. They still liquidity grabbing the top, so they want people chasing that sale. That sale is not the play yet. If you ask me, that sale is just sitting there as bait. So I wanna see a strong, like I said, I want to see a strong open. This next 5 minutes, I want to see a strong open. I want to see price. I want to see the price push up. Push up strong. Let's see where we at. Oh, and I didn't add this position right here, just so y'all know. Let me not put that there like I will add this one though. But let's see. Like I said, I'm already in gold. I'm in gold at 4,300, and the other one is at 40. Where's this entry at? 4310 is one, and 4310 and 4275. That's the second. Yeah, now I want to see a turnaround in this area though. That 4 hour don't close bullish. I may exit. You know what I'm saying? So let me go back over there to that. 4 hour. If this 4 hour don't close bullish, I may exit. I don't like the higher low situation. So I may take my profit if it closed bearish, because then we can retest this level. But looking at the daily, let me just go over there first. Looking at the daily, we closed right at the pressure line, so we know buyers are coming into the market. So y'all already know how that goes. Once we hit that pressure line, we want to look for a volume push up. So I really want to see a strong push up, honestly. I want to see us get up here to 40, 44.23, right? But it's all subject based on how this 4 hour closed to me. You know what I'm saying? I get a strong turnaround. We break the high. I think it's a strong buy. I think it's a strong buy. 3 minutes. That's cool. I doubt Nas is gonna do that pullback, so we're gonna be waiting on Nas. Let's see. This should have been an easy week though for anybody that's in the market. Like this definitely should have been an easy week for everybody because it's certain news that you gotta look out for. When you get certain news that's like real positive news, man, just hit the buy button and you're gonna get paid. Now, like we said, it don't make sense for gold to be buying. Like we did say that though. It does not make sense for gold to be buying with the news that we had. Because typically when the war ends, gold should be selling. But I know this is just trap trading. They do this a lot. So I'm not surprised that gold is buying the way that it's buying. But I want to see what happens, right? My main thing is always just waiting on my new levels so I can figure out exactly where the market is going, so I can have an idea of what to look at. So right now I'm looking at it right here. So like I said, this is a clean retest. I just want to see it. I want to see a strong bounce off of this area. Once I get a strong bounce off this area, I know that trade is good. Um, Over here, we're gonna lock in over here. Open this up a little bit. As y'all can see too, I'll be on the 4 hour. Like I don't be really trading the lower time frames. It's just easier to see the market. It's less noise, it's less distraction. You just gotta learn how to trade the 4 hour time frame. I promise you, it'll just make your life a lot easier. If you learn how to see your levels and pick your levels on the 4 hour time frame, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's sweet. I promise you, it's a lot more sweeter. I might take a short. Let me take that real fast. Take a small buy entry right here on Nas. I don't think Nas is going to make the pullback. I'm gonna give it 250 on the stop. That's what I'm gonna do right there. Yeah, lock that one in. 15 seconds to the open. Let's see how we go. Let's see how this open goes. Let's see how this open goes. You know what I'm saying? Feel like this about to print. Man, we already up, but I like to be up more. There we go. There go my alarm. That's the open. Now I just need a good reaction. I need a good reaction. They might come down there and hit that level on my NAS play, but I got room. I want to see gold. I want to see gold do a turnaround though. I'm heavier in gold than I am in NAS, so I ain't really worried about the NAS play. But I want to see a strong push. It's a slow open as y'all can see. All right, we're starting to get a push. We're trying to get some balance. I wouldn't mind if they wasted it and waited till 10 o'clock either. It won't be bad. I just don't want gold to close bearish. If gold closed bearish on this 4 hour candle, ain't gonna force me to take my profits, man. I just don't like that it's a rejection zone right there. The trend is down and I'm heavy. So I definitely want to see it turn around and close bullish. It ain't got to break the high and close bullish, but it definitely needs to close bullish. All right. So just know that. I definitely want to see a bullish candle on this next 30 minutes. We starting to get that push. That was the retest. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I'm still holding my positions. The system is always right, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. If y'all learn how to read the system, it's gonna make it easy. It's gonna make it easy. You just gotta wait for certain things. Nas about to go do the retest. It look like if Nas do a retest, I'm just gonna double. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nas go down there and hit that level where I put that alert at. I'm gonna just add my double right there, cause Let me just add my double right there. I told y'all my main focus this morning is gold. I need gold to push up. You can't close bearish gold. This candle cannot close bearish. This candle gotta close bullish. Got about 27 minutes. Let's see what we got. NASDAQ, I need NASDAQ to figure out what they want to do too. But I'm definitely targeting the sales zone. I'm not looking at no sales. No sales at all. Like, don't even consider selling right now. I would not consider selling if I was you, honestly. What y'all looking at this morning though? Y'all looking at these same plays, or y'all got something different? Y'all got on y'all agendas. Y'all know I'll be looking at anything. I can look at any play and tell y'all what the move is. US 30. US 30 the same. Hop over here, US 30. Let me flip NAS real fast. To US 30. Oh yeah, US 30 getting the business. Look, we told y'all that was the entry yesterday. So if you ain't in, it's going straight to where it need to go. So just understand NAS and gold is on the way. We're about to have the same type push in a second. So US 30 getting straight to business. Like, we gave y'all the exact level yesterday. This was the entry. It's about to start sliding, bro. Like, it's definitely about to start sliding. Like, US 30 already taking off, as y'all can see. NAS and gold is gonna catch up. They both gonna get their leg up. So they just be taking their turns. They be taking their turns. You got to be able to spot, like, when your trade gonna take its turn. Like, sometimes your trade gonna be a little slower. Like, you know what I'm saying? But with the current news that we have right now, bro, just keep attacking the sales zone. Like, don't look at nothing else. Just keep approaching that sales zone. We just need this same. We need everything else to pick up like US 30. US 30 is getting straight to the money this morning. I'm in US 30 too, so I'm gonna let y'all know I'm in US 30. I'm definitely in US 30, chat. If you on the Discord, I'm gonna show y'all I'm in US 32, chat. Gave y'all to play yesterday. Let me see. Gave y'all to play yesterday. If you're on the Discord, you see I'm in US 32, so we sliding on US 30. So I got a couple plays, man. I told you I've been in all these all week, so I got good entries already. So I'm just letting them rock. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to see the other ones catch up. So US 30 is looking nice. On the fact, we're gonna leave US 30 on the screen. We're gonna pick it up. We're gonna add one more. All right, here you go. Here go NASDAQ. Let me put this on all this every layout. Every layout gotta get the same thing. US 30 in the middle. Gold over here. Come on, gold. Tighten up, man. I need gold to get the shaking. US 30 is looking good. Time frame is the daily. Put this on the 4-hour too. I like the 4-hour. 4-hour just looks better to me. NAS is over here. NAS, US 30, and gold. Gold, tighten up. Gold. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get in right here if you're not in on gold. And then you can take gold to the level that I told y'all, 44.23. All right, so now you're looking at around 83 points. You're going to give it, what's this, like 20-point stop right below that previous 4-hour candle right there. And I think that should play on gold right there. So anybody that's not in, there you go. US 30 is looking good. NASDAQ is still playing. But I do like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. I just need the other volume to come in. Now, if you know anything about trading, y'all already know. I'll be telling y'all the real traders don't come in to 9:45. So I don't really be caring about this first 15 minutes. This first 15 minutes can always just be up and down, up and down. You know what I'm saying? But when you know what you're doing, you know how to like really maneuver these charts and you can hop on different plays. Like I said, we gave y'all that US 30 play yesterday though. Yesterday, picked out the exact level. I told y'all wait for Tuesday so y'all can figure out exactly where price is going. Because whenever you hop on a chart, you gotta have an exit. Right? You can't get into a trade if you don't know where you're going to exit, right? I don't need to look at nothing else. I just need to look at where my action zones are so I can figure out where my levels are. Then I need to look at the trend to understand where my trade is positioned at. And then once I got those two things figured out, I already know what I'm doing, right? That's all I really need to see. Once I see that, I'm like, bam, trend is either up or down. That target point is here. When you know where you're getting out at on the chart, this is how you make the bag. But when you don't know where you're getting out at, I'm telling you, it's going to be a hard time for you, bro. You got to know where the price. You got to know where the price is going. I was in gold. Like I said, I've been in gold for a few days. I was just waiting on gold to give me the level so I can find an exit point. Right. I'm still looking to exit up here. So I definitely want to see gold. Like I said, I don't want to see it close bearish, but I definitely want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see it do something better than what it's doing right now. Like right now, it's just golly. Like go. You know what I'm saying? Tighten up. US 30 looks nice. NASDAQ is back in profit. Let me go over here and check. NASDAQ, yeah, back in profit. So NASDAQ is good. Oh, now it's back a little negative. So that position kind of just floating right there. But yeah, that's all you need, man. Like if you know where your exit points are, you just use the system. Like gold, this is not really the exit right here. Like we break above there, I would say target here, right? I would say target all the way up here at 447, 4447. But my only issue is on that daily, we got that order block right there, right? So with that order block, I just know how we can react and we can bounce off that order block on the daily. So I gotta get out right there, knowing that the trend is actually in a downtrend, right? I can't be trying to ride it too long. I can't do that because right now I'm making money that that wasn't supposed to be made just yet. You see what I'm saying? So um that's what I'm looking for though. That's how I kind of like scan it and read it. But these are three pairs. I mean, these are the top three pairs, honestly. So these are top three plays. Gold ain't doing me no favors by pushing in the direction that it's pushing. I want to see gold get to where they're going. I don't want to exit. I had real good profit the other day. I should have took it, knowing that it was a technical counter. I should have took that profit, but it's all good. Definitely all good. Yeah, it's still looking good though. It ain't looking bad. It's still looking good. But we need gold and we need NASDAQ to catch up to US 30. Make one of them moves. A lot of the times they don't move all at the same time. That's something I gotta get used to too. Like a lot of the times they don't all move at the same time. Like they kind of one can kind of be a leading indicator and let you know which way it's going. Other one might take a little bit of time to catch up, but for sure, these are accurate calls right here. For sure, for sure. My bad. Had to switch between screens. But yeah, no, it's looking nice. It's looking nice. I still don't want to see gold close bearish. Close bearish, they're gonna force me to close. And I was up, and I was up big yesterday. I was up big. I should have took it. I should have closed it yesterday. I should have closed it yesterday, but that's cool. I believe that the analysis is still correct. I believe they just wasting time. They just want me to close my trade. That's what they want. They want me to get out. Like right now, you ain't even supposed to be in this. I think that's what they want me to do. I think they want me to close, chat. I ain't gonna close. I'm in all three of these. Dead ass. I'm in all three of these. Yeah, I'm still holding ass. Are you still holding ass too, Aaron? Still holding. You know what I'm saying? Keep holding until we get up there to that 31,071. Definitely for sure. Keep holding. Do not let it go. Keep holding. You know what I'm saying? Definitely that's a hold. My new position, yeah. Right there on Nas, banger, back in profit. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. I do want to see it close over that level though. So right here on NAS, I do want to see candle closure above here on the 4 hour at least. I want to see it get above here and close above here. That's definitely what I want to see. And then I want to target here because I showed you how the levels work. You want price to close above the level. Once it closed above, you target the next one. Simplest form of trading possible. But US 30 is about to make the close we need. US 30 closed above here, boom, retest, probably all it do, target the next one. So that's what I do want to see. I want to see the push. I want to see a push. I don't want to see a late day push from gold. I want gold to get the business right now. I need gold to come on, stop playing with us, gold. Get to the money, man. You don't make me close. I probably won't close the whole thing though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like if it closed bearish, all I'll probably do is close half the position. I'll probably close half of it because I'm like I said, I'm deep in profit, but I do believe we're going to 44.23. So I ain't closing until we get up there. I'm just telling y'all right now. I'm not doing a full close until we get up there. So it's gonna have to make its mind up. They definitely gonna have to make their mind up. But that's what I like seeing though. I like seeing when the price it don't really move, right? It's like if it wanted to sell, guess what? It would really be selling, right? But it don't want to sell, as you can tell. It obviously doesn't want to sell. That's why it's just lingering right here on this area. It's just lingering because it don't want to sell. If it wanted to sell, it would have sold. Same thing for like Nasdaq. If Nas really wanted to sell, y'all know how the indices get down. It would have just sold. You see what I'm saying? So the fact that it's not selling and it's just playing around right here in this area, that's a sign that it want to get up here. It want to get up to that sell zone. They want to get up to the sell zone. So that's where I want to see them go. I want to see every last pair go to the sell zone. Now I don't know if US 30 and Nasdaq is going to reject from up there, but I do believe that's all she wrote for gold because gold should not be buying. Technically, gold should be selling. So since Sunday, oh yeah, you've been in there for a little minute. Then you at the bottom. So yeah, you good. If you in since Sunday, Sunday was back here. So well, that's no, it's actually back here. So yeah, you back here somewhere. So yeah, you good. They ain't even coming to test you. At the most, they might pull it back to like I said, right here, or even right here at that area, but still target that up there. All right, it's 9:45. The real traders just came in. Let's see what they do. Let's see how they want to react. They definitely taking a sweet little time this morning. Everybody ain't got their coffee. That's what it is. I don't think they up. All right, there we go, Nas. US 30 done hit a brick wall. It just went up there and just died. But that's perfect though. As long as it closes above that line, that's a great sign. I think they scamming on gold though. I think they just want me to close. I think they want to put the higher low right there to make me close, and then they gonna blitz it up at 10 o'clock. I think that's what they gonna do. Honestly, that's what it's looking like right now. It's looking like they gonna try to make me close, but I ain't gonna close. I'm gonna close half. Like I said, we get a higher low situation, I close half. But 32.18. Oh yeah, you saying nice. You already up 300 pips. Like you already up 300 points. I meant 3,000 pips on the indice. So yeah, keep holding that. That's easy. That's easy. Easy money. Yes, sir. Easy money right there. Um, let's see. I was up big the other day on gold. I'm sick gold doing this. Gold acting fugazi. Nas finally making the stride. All right, so gold probably gonna catch up. Come on now. I'm holding to the end of the day though. So I know a lot of traders they like to get in and they like to get out by 12. Like I'm a true swing trader. Like I don't close my trades until at least 4 o'clock. See what I'm saying? Like if we at a level, we either got to get to my level, or if we pass the level by 4 o'clock, then I don't close. But if we ain't got to where I wanted to go by 4 o'clock, I'll just be holding. We got to get all the way up there. Cause sometimes they do the 350. Y'all know if y'all don't know, go look. That closing bell at 350, they be making a big push. So it's all good though. Like I said, it don't nothing look like it want to sell just yet. Everything is definitely holding strong. That's what I like to see. That's what's most important. All right, gold starting to do a turnaround. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? That new position is in profit. It's in profit just a little bit. Just a little bit. But it's in profit. That's fine with me. All right. There we go, Nasdaq. Nasdaq turning green over there. That's what I like to see. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we just want to see it close above the level up there. US 30 was getting to the money. Like I said, US 30 hit a brick wall. It just died. Like as soon as they what was this? What level was this? 105. It hit 105 and just died. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see how this last little 10 minutes go, because they playing right now. I can already see they ain't about to move it. They waiting on 10 o'clock. Oh. We ain't got no news either. So it's move. Yeah, we ain't got no news, so y'all ain't gotta worry about like no news spike or nothing like that. The news come tomorrow. FOMC, something will happen. I'm tell you that right now. Mm. Get my chess game on. Um, we definitely got a little bit of time. I need Nas to just keep doing what it's doing, baby. That's my freshest position right there. Nas looking good. US 30 looking all right. I think everything's safe. Gold getting bought up to the sell zone. Yes, sir. I got gold targeting the sell zone. That's exactly what I'm targeting. I really wanted to go to the sell zone, but like I said, you probably wasn't on here. Let me pull it up real fast. We got this little order block right here on the daily. Like we could smack right there and reject. So I'll be exiting here and then I'll be looking for the sell at the sell zone. right? Because I'm technically selling on gold. Like I'm just riding this little pullback because I see the opportunity to take advantage of the news. So I'm definitely targeting the sell zone for sure. That's what I want to see. But right now I'm only targeting, like I said, this 800 pips right here. 840 pips. That's all I'm targeting right now. I just want to see that. Just do what it do real fast. Up to that little level. Pull that over. There we go. So yeah, I want to see it get up there, but I definitely want to see it just smack right here. Just do that little retest of where we broke out from. And then from there we'll go from there. We'll figure out what's next once price gets to that area. Like I said, I think they about to try to trap everybody with the lower high right here. A little late push. A little late day push. It was low key a slow open today. Yeah, it's low key a slow open. 39, 36, 37. It ain't went nowhere, so that's cool. When Asia session opens, gold will probably start dumping. Yeah, maybe. Gold might start dumping in Asia. It depends on where it gets to today, though. We gotta figure out what today close look like. I definitely think they trapping a sell right now, though. I think this is the. I don't think this is a valid lower high right here, but gotta play it by sight. You gotta be reactive in the market. You can't try to force nothing. You gotta be reactive. You gotta pay attention. US 30 might do one more little pullback. Retest down here in this area, somewhere right in here, and then they might continue launching. But we're gonna see. Let's see. We got 4 minutes. But the more y'all hop on here, the more y'all start to see like why I like to wait to 10 o'clock. The picture just be a little more clear at 10. Right. You let them get this out of the way, get this little noise done, this little trap trading little situation they be doing. Where they do like the up down, up down. Let them do that real fast and then yeah, they just pop US 30. Like I said, US 30 hit a brick wall. I think they just pulling it back so that they can make the next move up. I don't really mind this pullback. This pullback ain't too significant enough to make me want to close. They just holding price down so they don't move too much. We did have a big Monday. So you got to kind of remember that too. Like when we have those big Mondays where it's like a lot of volume in Mondays, It's a little less volume on some of the other days throughout the week, but y'all know Tuesday by Wednesday sell. That's my type of trade. So I want to see. I just want to see it. I'll start to level out. Got about 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I want to see what happens. US 30 could pull back to like right here, 845, and close down here. That'd be a good close if it closed down here. But then that next candle can just shoot up. Even NAS, like I'm not even really tripping on NAS. NAS can like kind of close back down here in this area too. They kind of saving everything. 34, 32, 32 gold. Yeah, gold still teetering right there. I definitely want to see this 4 hour candle on gold at least close over 43.30. Like it can't close under 43.30. I definitely need to at least close above 43.30. If they go, if I'm seeing them turn it around, like it can do this pullback. But closing bearish, I don't like, but I'm still gonna hold. Like I said, I'm only gonna close. I ain't closing. I'll probably close half my position though, just depending on how that candle start off and where it closes. If it closes below 43.30, I close half my position because that's not a good sign. But in this next 50 seconds, if it closes above 43.30, I'll just let it. I'm gonna just hold it out. I know that's a trap, a higher low situation they got right there. I mean, lower high situation right there. Because the sell zone is the target. It may take some time to develop, but the sell zone is the target. Like on Tuesday morning, it should be an easy trading day for most of the people that got the software. Y'all should be able to see exactly where the market is going just by just looking at the chart. You should know exactly where it's at. All right, 43.33. Yeah, I highly doubt they drop $3 in 5 seconds. They trying to. That's funny. All right, that's a good close on gold. I'm not complaining about that. That's a good close on NAS too. US 30, decent. I really wanted it to close higher, but that's fine. Yeah. But now I want to see some buying volume. I want to see some buyers come in. I just need gold to go up there and break the high. Gold break the high. We're going to 44.23. I need gold to break out like US 30 broke out. US 30 was getting the business straight out the gate today. I need gold to get up there and break that high. Right here. Gold break that. 44.23 is a guarantee. But we needed to break this high right here. Check out that liquidity. US 30 still valid. Like I told you, that's nothing. That little pullback was just to hold it down. That's all. It's about to push up straight to the sell zone. NAS. This should catch up. But this real patience got to come in. That's why I tell y'all got to be patient. Some days you're going to get paid fast. Like some days you're going to hop on the charts and you're going to get paid in an hour. 30 minutes, 15 minutes sometimes. But then other days, you're gonna get paid in like 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that's just not getting in the trade, y'all don't get paid for 2 weeks. Y'all can't wait 4 hours. Like that's what be throwing me off. I'm just like, you gotta just get used to swinging your trade. Get you a good position, find you a great entry, and then just learn how to swing it and learn how to monitor it. Right? Like I said, like I'm deep in profit on all three of these right now. Except NAS. I ain't deep in profit on NAS. I'm gonna close my spy contract. Spy contract. Take the profit on that. Oh yeah. I had a fire week this week. I can't even lie to y'all. I'm definitely taking a vacation after this. We gonna see. I'll still gotta close the week strong. I got like three more trades in me this week. Three more trades in me. I got three more fire trades this week. I'm gonna set up something nice. Got a lot going on. We trying to close on the house. You know what I'm saying? We trying to take care of all this other stuff. Summer coming, my birthday coming. We planning that trip. That's a lot. So I'm trying to just stay focused. Stay disciplined right now. Dow. Discipline always wins. That's all I gotta do is just be disciplined. Come on, go. Do the goddamn push, man. Go gonna make me close. I need go to get up there and break the high. He talking about don't worry about US 30, I got you. Oh yeah, definitely. Let my man hold it down. He down here, he in the chat, y'all. He came today, he in the chat. For sure. We go I'm gonna let my man, he gonna finish doing US 30. I got y'all on the other stuff. That was always his pair though. I'm not even gonna lie. He introduced me to US 30. I was never a US 30 trader before I met Buddy. You feel me? Buddy Love. Before I met him, I wasn't even a US 30 trader. I was a gold trader. That's why gold my favorite pair. I just know how to read gold. Like a lot of my techniques and everything that I learned and design came off of trading gold. So that's why it works so perfect. My brother. Yes, sir. Yeah, but he was already trading US 30. He been a sniper over there. You know what I'm saying? He do go machine gun Kelly sometimes where he be sending out 30 different signals. You know what I'm saying? But but he definitely be holding it down on the US 30 side. But over here, yeah, we gonna smack them. We gonna keep giving y'all plays. We're gonna be going live, giving y'all the edge, helping y'all like catch the bag. Because it's just too easy for everybody not to be making no money doing this. They did the liquidity snatch on NAS. Come on, bro. Start pushing, man. This is a slow Tuesday. This is what I'll be talking about though. It be slow when you have them big Mondays. When Monday is so strong, like Monday was a big candle for like all the pairs, honestly. Because you gotta include the gap. The gap up plus the move that it made, those were some big moves. They definitely ain't safe when we link up. When we both be on there and we both be, you know what I'm saying, on point, yeah, the markets is not safe. We be on hills. We be on the hills. What y'all gonna do? I see the good close. Let me see, man. Trying to look over here and see. Check my other positions. I need gold to make a move. They want me to close. I'm not gonna close. They want me to close. I'm not gonna do it. I want to see a push. I want to see a strong 10 o'clock candle. I know gold target in the sell zone. I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? This daily look nice for a retest. Brand new cross right there. Fresh cross to the downside. Typically lead to a pullback. I want to see a push up. But if I don't get it within the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna have to take my profits, man. Have to take my profits because technically this is a lower high situation right here. Oh man, put that back. This is a lower high situation and the trend is down. So we could turn it around town and come down here to this area at 39. So you gotta be smart, you gotta be safe. Always pay attention, protect your profits. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't falling too in love with this bound gold. Like we be saying, don't marry the trade. Yeah, man. Just grabbing a quick little bag on it real fast. A quick little bag on it. I just needed to start acting right. I needed to get this act right. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to see it get up to 44.23, man. 44.23 is definitely what I want to see. I can see us getting up there. I can see this is a I can see this is a trap. They want us selling. It ain't ready yet. The lower time frame say buy it still. So I'm staying biased on this one. I'm trusting my intuition and I'm trusting the trade. I'm trusting that gold is going to 44.23 and dumping. 44.23 and dumping. Let's see. I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Liking what I'm seeing to be able to stay in my goal position. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm gonna keep waiting. I'm gonna keep waiting for a few. I'm gonna give it this respective time. Ten. I'm gonna give it its time. Mm. SpaceX passed Microsoft in market cap. That was the news alert I just got. I'm gonna give it the time it deserves. Come on. Let's see if we get a push though. We need a push on all of these for real. They all just kind of died. They all kind of died on us, honestly. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do, man? US 30, can you get up there to my TP? I need something to get the TP in like the next 2 hours. I'll be looking to hold until um I be wanting the plays to make the move before I be getting off, but lately they just been taking forever to make the moves. They've been taking forever to make these moves. Y'all can see Nas. There we go, Nas. Come on, get the pushing. Nas just been sitting right there. US 30, the only one look like it want to make people some money. US 30 moving today. We are big. Go acting like they don't know what they want to do. Yeah, go acting like they don't know what they want to do. Let's go, US 30. Let's go, US 30. Stay sturdy, US 30. Yeah, Nash finally trying to get some motion. Like, come on, man. Yeah, it's gonna be one of them 11 o'clock days. I can already tell it's about to be one of them 11 o'clock type days. 11:30 type move where it make the move late in the day. Just trying to get the traders to get out of the market. That's what they're doing. Like when they know everybody making money, that's when they try to. That's when they try to slow us down. They like, man, everybody get into it. They try to make sure that you don't get no money. That's the last thing they want you to do is get money like this. Let's go US 30. Maybe if US 30 give us a big push, it can pull them other ones up. I mean, I know they usually how it work, but let's see. First 15 minutes is down. All right, New York, that's y'all first 15 minutes by yourself. What y'all want to do, man? New York got 100% control right now, so it's definitely all on New York. Targeting the sell zone on all these trades right now. Over here. We got a little bull flag forming on gold, though. I do like that. Let me see something. Oh, we got fresh liquidity right there. Man, gold might waste this whole first 4 hours looking at that. That's a no bueno right there. US 30, let's go. That's what I like to see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nice. What are you gonna do? Goes back at 43.30. I'm telling you right now, that is cap. Mhm. Yeah, they about to make me go ahead and call it a day on gold. Yeah, we're gonna take our profits. I think we're gonna take our profits on gold. I ain't gonna play around. I ain't gonna play around. I'm gonna go ahead and just take the profits on that joint. We're gonna go ahead and take our profits on gold. I told y'all I ain't like it that 4 hour candle closed bearish, and it did. I feel like they're gonna pull some late day bullshit on gold. That's what I do think they're gonna do. That's the crazy part. I think they're gonna pull some late day turnaround bullshit. We got Nas doing a retest though, so take my profits on gold. I'm not waiting around. Slide him over. Now we're just gonna watch NAS and US 30, so that's all I'm sitting in. Going ahead into my profits. Gold technically could sell from up here with that setup we got. All right, that's bang US 30. I ain't worried about US 30. US 30 gonna get to where I needed to go. So this is back on that. I want to see Nash come back and do that retest. Like I said, gold got that liquidity zone. No, sir. That's not what you wanted to see. With that, we coming down here to the bottom now. We going where we need to get to. Yeah, they about to start dumping gold now. Yeah, we closed back under that 43.30 mark. That's what I was telling y'all. That 43.30, not to play, not to be played with. I wanted to see the retest though. I wanted to see a full retest on gold, but they ain't giving it to us. Oh no, sir. We got it down. Yeah. Gold is cooked now. Yeah, it's cooked now. So now that we got this liquidity zone here, this locks in. We didn't get that break as I wanted. We got the lower high situation right here. We didn't need to break this. I said if we would have broke this, that would have been a signal that we coming up here. Since we didn't break that, I'm gonna go ahead and just take the sale now. The play I wanted in the first place. So I'm gonna take the stop above the high. Oh, dang. Put this here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just target that low. That's the trade I'm looking for right now. I'm go. My bad. I ain't gonna hit the button. Right now on gold is the entry I'm taking. Stop above this high. Right above that liquidity zone right there. Yes, sir. Go ahead and just get back on trend, man. Back on trend with it. Now we need just a strong breakout on that one. And I'm Gucci on that one. Nas was doing this retest. I knew this retest was coming. It was needed. US 30 is still doing what I needed to do. So I'm still good on that one. Gold about to start falling off the bone again. Like we said, gold shouldn't have been buying in the first place. So I wasn't in love with that trade. Just made a fast pace adjustment to it. This is the actual trade I was looking for anyway. US 30 is getting close to TP. It just warned me. Yes, sir. Locked and loaded. Locked and loaded. $39, $39, $39, $39.20 is my target on gold. $39.60 is my target on gold. $39.60 will be my target on gold. Like I said, that lower high situation right here. So looking at the software, lower high situation right here, brand new liquidity zone, dot appeared. That means that structure point is safe. They're not breaking any levels to the top side, like I said, because the trend is still. So I'm definitely not looking for this to buy anymore. That confirmed with that close there. So now guess what? Take the sell. Back to the original game plan. Original game plan was targeted all the way down here, 39.02. So we're gonna be targeting somewhere down there, 39.02, 39.60. That's gonna be my area of interest. Yes, sir. All right, Nas is close to that retest level. And the crazy thing about Nas, now that Nas is doing this retest, it took forever to do. I would need to see bullish structure. So until we get like a candle that turns this around right here, I can't really confirm that Nas is going to do a turnaround. I knew it needed to retest this level still. So they're doing a retest right now. Ultimately, the trend is still up. So I'm going to stay bullish. But it looked like Nas might take the day off since US 30 is going to the moon. So US 30 is kind of still sitting right here too. So it's just kind of hanging out. Still targeting that zone up there. On gold, like I said, gold. I'm now got the confirmation I needed right here. Rejection, everything locked in. I'm targeting the buy zone at the bottom. Back on trend. Like I said, stay on trend. The trend is your friend. Nas just hit that level. If I jump over there to Nas, silver going to turn around. Nas hit that level right there. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just close that position I was in. Take a little L on that one because I need a turnaround confirmation for me to hold that. Dang, messed up my perfect ticket, man. That right there just messed up my I was gonna have a perfect ticket this week. That's all good. All right, go. All right, so now I'm personally chilling on that until I get the turnaround. And since this is a strong 4 hour candle, I know I gotta wait at least 8 hours. So I'm not really worried about Nats for the next 8 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and bang that one real fast. But right here on gold now, what I want to see on gold is I want to see Hey, stop that real quick. I want to see like a little change right here. When I want to see them break this liquidity zone down here. When we break below this liquidity zone, gold could pop back up one more time to 31. Yeah, gold closes and take out this liquidity right here at 11. They could bounce, come back to 31, and that'll be your entry right there. 39.60 TP, yes sir. 39.60 will be my TP. I'm already in. I just showed y'all where I got in at. Now I just want to see them take out this liquidity box. As soon as they take this out, that's the last confirmation that I need to keep holding, and we're gonna keep swinging it down because you can't forget the actual trend is down on gold, right? So this pullback was nothing but just news hype. So I was only buying it for the news hype. Now that I got that confirmation right here, like I said, the software always keep me intact, lets me know I got this confirmation dot with the liquidity zone. I'm pretty sure we're not going to break that level. Now that I know we're not going to break that level, they gonna come fill this gap in. They gonna dump this thing, and they about to get the business right. They about to get gold back to where it needs to go, all the way down here. Definitely targeting this liquidity zone first. If anything, we definitely about to take this one out, and then for sure, we still need to come down here and hit this retest level down here because we never got to this level last week, right? So this is the same level. If I switch these to the weeklies, yes, sir. So that's the weekly right here. That was the retest on the weekly. That's exactly what that was. Now we still need to come down here to this level, the same spot, 39, 39.09, right? So I definitely want to see gold push all the way down there, coming back to my daily, same exact level. It matches up perfectly. So I know that's exactly where gold is going. So we're gonna be targeting all the way down here. 39.09, right? This is the entry right here. This is the confirmation. This is the dot. That's the brand of liquidity. You see liquidity is stacking from the top side. All we was waiting on was liquidity here. We got the liquidity. We got the structure to confirm it. Now we're just waiting on the move. And now this move will start to come right now. Let it push down. Do what it needs to do. Like I said, take out this liquidity box right here and then get the retest. All right, let me turn it off because that's going to keep doing that. Delete that. That's the retest on NAS though. So NAS could turn around from right here, but I'm out of there. All right. Yeah. So now go because this is the big play. This is the play that I know that's guaranteed. That's why I'm so fixated on gold. This is the one I know that we got to be locked in on. So we already took out one liquidity box. Let me see. They ain't confirmed yet. All right, bet. We need to take out this liquidity box. As soon as we take out this liquidity box, we can retest this area at 31. So if I draw up a new play, we can retest right here. And then from there, that's your play right there. Stop above the high or the previous liquidity zone. It's even shorter if I'm looking at the 15-minute. And then right here, if I'm looking at these zones, I just want to drag these across. And I want to see it come all the way down here. 400 pips. 400 points. 4,000 pips. Right there. So this is for somebody that's waiting on the retest. And the one in the background is my actual entry that I'm currently in. So let me just slide this one over. So that's the retest play. If you're waiting on the retest, as you can tell, it's just a little bit over my actual entry. Nothing too crazy. And from here, that's how she wrote. I did wanted it to pull up here. I definitely wanted it to pull up here, but this higher low situation, I mean this lower high situation right here, liquidity confirmation, dot, yeah, that cancels everything out. That cancels out that whole plan, especially when the trend is already down. That cancels out the whole plan. There we go. My man said gold been annoying since last Thursday. I mean, it's just you got to stay on trend. That's all. Then was the counter play. We made a little bit of money on the counter, but now look, after we made our money out the counter, now it's time to get back to business. The main key is not getting lost on the chart. That's the main thing. You gotta just make sure you don't get lost. If you don't get lost, you go. They'll probably really start selling though Asia session, and then we're gonna have that real dump tomorrow though. That real dump at FOMC tomorrow. Yeah, we need that real dump tomorrow. But it's gonna start from up here. See, did we get that bounce? Hit that area. Yeah, we bounced right out that area. Exactly what it needed to do. But now I can't trade it to this 4 hour close, so I can't even worry about this. I can't look at this until 2 o'clock because it's a selling candle, so it's already selling so strong. I gotta believe it's gonna sell for the moment. Let's see. I need this to turn around. If I'm turning around, it's whatever. US 30. I mean US 30. US 30 like it's the only one that's gonna get to where it need to go today. Um, gold, I need gold to confirm he wants to sell from here. This candle locked in right here, bearish. Perfect. Yeah, we need a bearish candle to lock in right now. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, everything looking good. Looking good. I know if they didn't make that move by a certain time period, that was it. They weren't making it if they ain't make it by if they ain't make it by 10. I already knew it wasn't gonna make the move. It was just stuck right there. I would have loved for them to kept buying though. There we go. Man, them the players for the day. As we see, we had a little bit of a switch up mid move. Nasdaq did the turnaround, but Nas is a buy. Don't think that that's the sell off. That was just a retest. That was just a level that I said it needed to retest. But me personally, I can't get in until we get a turnaround confirmation to go back up. I was deep in profit on it, but then I ended up closing the profit one, adding a new one, and then closing that new one for a loss. So that trade kind of balanced out this week, but everything else is still looking good. We end up closing that buy on gold. All right, so that buy on gold is definitely closed. We only ended up securing like 3K on there. Money with 3K. Dang. I was up 4,000 on there. I ended up only closing like 26. It's fine. Um it still look good though. Made the money on that and gave it back. Dang. Still was a profitable trade. I ain't complaining. Y'all gonna pay me double. 43. Oh, we're doing some math. Hold on. US 30. Don't do that. Let me go back. Let me see that. Nah, you could. I ain't gonna stress you. You gotta check it sometimes. See. Yeah, here come a dump on gold. come to dump on gold. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Close back under 43.30. Yes, sir. Liking what I'm seeing. 42.30. Target point right here. Take a partial right here at 42.85. Partial at 42.85. Next level will be 4,200. So let's see if we close under 42.85 today. Close under 42.85 today. That'll be a great sign right there. I told you I didn't like this little lower high situation. This was the main thing for telling me that was it. I think he might get up there to 43.30. You can still do the retest. I ain't canceling out the retest yet. They can still retest this area. But I ain't penny pinching. That's why I jumped out. I just jumped straight in. I just analyzed, looked at it, and was like, "What's the entry point right here?" So this whole area is the entry zone. Now today, I just want to see us close the day under this area right here at 42.85. We close under 42.85. That's all I need to see today. But that 4 hour close, that told me ASAP. That little buy I had in, I had to get out. That was the end of that. Like I said, you gotta always just remember what the trend is. Like, don't fall too in love with the trade. Don't always try to be right. Like, I don't care about being right. I care about just making the right trade and being profitable. You know what I'm saying? And the right trade is whatever way the market say the market going. So if I'm long, something like that is to happen where it's a lower high situation and it locks in, guess what? I got to get out because the sentiment is changing, right? We can't get up there. Now they can play around right here, but I do like right what I'm seeing down here with the Sooty dot. So we got a bearish dot. So this dot started up here. So something I can show y'all that I may have not broken down in some of the videos. I don't know. I'll be doing so much stuff. But right here, where the dot is at, so this dot here confirms the level of resistance, just so you know that. So this will show you exactly where the level of resistance is at. So resistance started on this dot. So I would take this line here and I will put it at the dot at the close of that candle. So that is your actual resistance. So as long as price is under 43.35, it is a short. It's not a buy unless price can close above here. And I doubt it closes back above there. So even if you are to get in right here in this area, so if I bring this over here, even if you are to get in right here and you don't wait for that retest, you can basically just put it right or stop like right there. Like just right above this little high right here on this candle. Because we shouldn't be going over this area. So if I double tap this, I just make a red line here. We should not go above that area, knowing that we got the new dot here. So that's something that y'all can do when y'all looking at y'all charts if y'all want to know what these dots represent, right? So it shows you the exact line where the rejection started. So that's our rejection point right there. So now if I pull this back down, when it turns red, you know it started selling. Over here, it's already telling you the short started 3 bars ago. So 1, 2, 3. We actually should have been selling since up here. If I was looking at this on a 15-minute time frame, but I wasn't. So I don't really make a lot of decisions based off of the 15. But when I'm analyzing, I'm looking for reasons to confirm my trade. Now, right here, I'm already short. Now I have actual levels, right? So they could come up here and spike this level still, like spike it, but it can't close above it. As long as a 15-minute candle doesn't close above it, the sell is still valid. All right. So now if I jump over to the 4 hour, right? If I jump over here to the 4 hour, I can see I have a buying dot here, right? So the buying dot is right here. The close of this candle is here, right? So if I'm looking at my 4 hour, the close of this candle where we got that dot is at this section here. So right here, what I need to see is price close below this level, right? Because technically this is a strong support based off of the SootyEdge dot. Um, I can't have both of them right there. All right, there we go. So this is a strong support right here based off of the SootyEdge dot on the 4 hour. But now all I need to see is a 4 hour candle close below there. And then once we close below there, then I know the market will then start to make the move that I'm looking for. So I want candle closure below here just to get rid of that. And then I want price to close below here today to confirm it really wants to start dumping the way that I want it to dump all the way down here to this area here, right? Because that's the target point right there from last week. Remember, so if I pull up my weekly levels, I'm showing you exactly why I'm picking that level. So last week we were on our way down here. We never even hit the support zone, even though we was targeting the support zone. We never hit it. We stopped right before we did a pullback. We pulled our way back here, did the retest. Now that we did the retest, I can go ahead and just delete this stuff up here because I know none of this is even important now. All of this is irrelevant. We did the retest the breakout zone here. Now that we hit the retest of the breakout zone, now we can continue selling back down here to this level, right? So I'm gonna just put it right above. I'm gonna put it right before that. So we're gonna go 16, 39, 39, 16 is where we're gonna go. Right there. All right, we're gonna go 39.16 just to confirm that we get the close that we want and we get the profits that we're looking for. And this right here is the support, the bounce area. So that is the target point. So you can understand why I'm picking this level. I'm picking this level because for the weekly candles, we were already trending down. This was already the move. This was nothing but just a pullback, just to retest this area up here. Liquidity grabbed these guys that was right here. Because right here, technically, if I zoom in, I'm just showing y'all so y'all can see it. If I zoom in right there, you can see we didn't hit the line, right? And if it doesn't hit the line, it is not a retest. So since we didn't hit this line here, we technically didn't retest. So they saved that little bit of space so that they could trap these traders later. Now, if I come down to the bottom, they did the same thing again. So if I come down here and I turn off my liquidity boxes real fast, let me get it to click on it. All right, it ain't gonna click it that way, so let me just click over here. If I turn off my liquidity boxes real fast, you can see they did the same thing on the buy side. So right there, look, we didn't hit this line, right? So 4,021, we didn't hit it. We got close and we should have hit it, but the fact that we didn't, they saved that little bit of room to build liquidity right there to get traders to think that the market is going to buy. So that's when they turned it around, right? So they turned it around in this area. And guess what? Now they're going to come back down here on the 4 hour and come and get those guys next, right? So what we want to see is we just need to see this little structure right here. Right here, we got this high, lower high confirmation. We just need candles to close right back under this line where we have the dot at. So if I bring the dot back, the dot is here, the close is here. So the support for the buy is right here. Anything under this level will be a sell. So we just need the candles to close back below this level, right? So we got the higher low situation. I mean the lower high situation. I keep saying higher low. Lower high situation. We got the dot right there to confirm that that level is secure now. We also got the retest that we know we needed. That retest grabbed liquidity from right here. Now we built new liquidity in the same exact area. So guess what? Now we can make that next move down and we can start targeting that area down there that I want. But like I said, all this is just subject to change based upon what the market does. So we still have to watch it and just be reactive. So the first thing we need is a 4-hour candle to close back under this line to break that support to let us know it wants to sell. We already got the liquidity box here. We already got the rejection. We got the lower high situation. So that's already a positive. So the sell is in our favor. On a shorter time frame than 15-minute, we already have this locked in here, letting us know that they confirmed that sell level up there, right? So that's confirmed up there. So that's a great sign. Now, if we switch over to my other candles, because I like to see my trends happening on the Heikin-Ashi candles. So right here, I can tell right now that we already in seller's momentum. So it doesn't matter where we get in that it's already selling. So we good on that behalf. So that's a good sign. Now we just need it to start selling. We need the sell to happen. Now, if I want to watch the 15-minute candles, this is what I need to see happen. I need to see this trend change on the 15-minute candle, right? But all of this information is coming from the higher time frame. I'm not really making a decision based off of this. I'm taking what I know from my higher time frame information, and I want to see that get reflected on my lower time frame. So I know that my trade that I'm currently in isn't going to start trending in the direction that I want until we get a trend change here, right? Once we get this trend change here, this 15-minute yellow line, the pressure line crosses the fast support line. Once we get that cross there, then and only then will the market starts to dump in the direction that we want. But I'm pretty sure this is probably going to take all day, right? They might do one more little push up 11 o'clock, 11:30. Then we get the dump that we're looking for. And then we'll start to see the change that we're looking for. So that's really what I want to see. I just want to see that. Like I said, I'm already locked and loaded in this area. The actual stop, like I said, you run it above liquidity, so the actual stop should be up here. You know what I'm saying? You want to give a trade some room to breathe. So technically your stop should be up there, but then other than that, this should be good to go. Right? Now all you're doing is waiting on the confirmations from the lower time frame. You just want everything to catch up and everything to align. So we just still need this right here to turn around and give us the cross to the downside and confirm it wants to sell. Or we need this 4-hour candle right here to lock in this sell candle for sure. We definitely want to see that higher low situation and then a lock in the opposite candle for the Heikin-Ashi. Then we just need candle closure under the support line from our green SootyEdge dot. And then once we get that, pretty sure gold's going to start moving in the right direction. So that's my trade breakdown. This is a trade I basically can tell I'm probably going to be holding this for the rest of the week. Pretty sure this is going to take a while to play out because that's $400 gold has to sell. So unless we're going to have a big sell-off tomorrow for FOMC, it's probably going to take until Thursday or Friday, but I will be swinging this trade. This is my swing for the week. I always look for a good setup for a good trade to take, and this looks like this is going to be the one. So I'm going to be swinging this one, and I'm going to be targeting, like I said, that low down there right here at 39.16 will be the exit point. And then as the week goes, we'll pick it back up, and then I'll keep y'all followed on this trade. So this is the trade that I'm in. This is going to be my key trade for the week. This is the one I'm looking to be the money maker, and yeah, that's the play. All right, so see y'all on the next live. That's my time today, and it's crazy how everything changed, but we still secured a little bag, but we'll see how it looks tomorrow once everything catches up. Peace.